right, collectors, thanks for joining me today for a review of the COBRA DREADNOK Ripper, the mercenary corps of Cobra. When things get a little bit too hairy for Cobra, they send the Dreadnoks. And also a integral member of Cold Slither. I absolutely, loved the subset of Cobra, the mercenary subset with the Dreadnoks. Just the thought of, having these guys around in case things were just a little too tough for the military. I guess these guys were more like the Delta Force for Cobra, right? When Cobra just can't get things done, they send the Dreadnoks. And, that's what it's like to me. I mean, of course, there's the real Delta Force that I guess Cobra had with maybe some Vipers and, Alley Vipers and all the other corps that they had. But sometimes they needed some unconventional means, the Dreadnoks, to get things done. And Zartan, you know what? They're more like the CIA of Cobra, maybe. Anyways. But yeah, I they were my favorite, one of my favorite lines. Did I like them more than the Joes? No. Did I like them more than Cobra? Sometimes I did. So I would say it's the Joes first, Dreadnoks, and then Cobra. If I had to, my favorite. But I like them all. But I collected all of the Dreadnoks, including the cousin or the brother. I don't know, the other guy that they had in the line, and my favorite vehicle, one of my favorite vehicles that I still have to this day upstairs in my, in my collection. If you guys saw my room tour, it's in there. It's the Dreadnought Thunder Machine, and I'm hoping against hope that we get that as a HasLab. I don't know if it'll fund or not. I don't know if that's what people are looking for. But I do know that I will be funding that immediately, maybe a couple of them. I absolutely love, my vintage Thunder Machine, and would absolutely love this for the Dreadnoks once we put them all together. It seems completely plausible to me that they would go with it next. Because gosh, who's left? Monkey Wrench. Aren't we getting him next or something? So it would make complete sense. I mean, we got Zorana, we got Zartan, we got Buzzer, we got Ripper, Monkey Wrench, and, we're almost done. I think there's, like I said, there's that one guy who's like a cousin or a brother. I don't know, to Zartan. I just remember he had some crazy colored shirt and hair. But anyways, I really would like to get that. Let's get into the figure so we can go through the review anyways. Let's start off with the box. The box looks great, look at that. So it just, I mentioned Cold Slither earlier. Look, the grape soda, the drum set, the amp back here, motorcycle in the back. Guess where this guy's at? Yeah, he's probably at a bar, playing a set for Cold Slither up there. So there he is. The concept art for him looks fantastic, looking great. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but if you look closely, he has a smiley face for an eyeball. Yeah, I guess he must have lost one somewhere. And his teeth aren't all there. Goodness gracious. All right. Anyways, great looking concept art here. Just fantastic. Just great. And here's some of the accessories that he comes with as well. You got his regular weapon, which looks like an AR or an M16 or something. You've got like the Jaws of Life here, which are really like a Ripper jaws. I guess that's what he's known for. His crazy Cobra knife there, and then some kind of anyways, we'll take a look at those in a minute. Number 102 in the line. Here's what he's like on the back. Is 6'5". This dude is insanely tall. Most of Joe's and the Cobra teams land between 6'2" and 6'3", sometimes 6'1". This guy's, I'm going to have to grab a couple of figures over here to see how tall he really is. Anyways, here's some more side art here. He's got that razor blade there on the side of his head, some tattoos, another close-up of the smiley eye face. There you go. Yeah, no, great looking box. Am I keeping it? No, I'm not keeping that box. Let's get going here. Here we go. Aesthetically, what does he look like? He looks like a guy you would find in a biker bar. Exceptionally scary biker bar. He's got the chain there. He's got some spikes there, spikes on here. Looking like Mad Max. Got some razor blades here. Probably not a good idea to have razor blades around your neck. You never know when they could just cut right through your arteries. So, but this guy lives a life of danger. Danger's his middle name for Ripper. Apparently, he's one of the more destructive versions of the Dreadnoks, or team members of the Dreadnoks. So, there he is. Let's see. Can you see the smiley face on his eyeball here? Let's see. Is it there? I think it is. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Look at that. Sorry, I can't hold it. Still hold it. Yeah, it looks great. Wow. The technology that Hasbro, another thing that I just noticed as well, actually I didn't notice it. I could tell right away, is that these shades that he has, 1,000% better than those craptastic ones we got for Buzzer. Oh man, I mean, those things were a mess. Anyways, aesthetically, this is, exactly what I asked for when I wanted Ripper. This is exactly it. There's nothing here that's out of place, nothing here that doesn't look fantastic. He's got his grenades, he's got the same look, throwback there. It's just updated and scaled up. This is a perfect, almost perfect. So this is like a, aesthetically, I'm gonna give him a 5. And I grade stuff from 1 to 5, 1 being trash, throw it in the dumpster. 2, give it to Goodwill. Maybe somebody else will love it, but it's not good. Number 3, it's an okay figure. You can keep it or not, skip it or not. 4 is a good solid figure. Between 4 and 4.5 is a good solid figure. And anything above 4.5 to 5 is a must-have. And every now and then we turn it up to 5.1 or turn it up to 11 with a 5.1 score. This is a 5. This is a 5. Not a 5.1, but a 5. Aesthetically. Looks great. Exactly what I asked for Ripper. Let's take a look at articulation real quick. Let's start with the head. I'm going to take these off. Like I said, these, we'll take a look at the accessories in a minute. He can look up, can he? Well, that's going to get in the way a little bit, right? Because of that ponytail back there. So not great articulation. He can look up some and look down some. So not great articulation there. So, yeah. There you go. Turn right, turn left, and he can kind of turn his head this way. So, yeah. Regular, some hindrance here. Could they have done it better there? Maybe if they made this hair more pliable, which they can do. I've seen them do it. It's not rocket science over here. It's toys. T-pose. Yes, Buzzer does the T-pose immediately without problems. This is a perfect T-pose there. No problem at all. Cut. It does have butterfly joint there. Works good. It's interesting. I think this butterfly joint might be stuck though. Very interesting. Well, there it goes. Yeah, no, really nice butterfly joint there. Cut at the bicep, double jointed. Here, let me push this back up. Boy, I'm gonna have to super glue this thing down. Double jointed elbow, but here's the problem with this elbow, or with both of these elbows. They don't go very much past 90 degrees, and they're double jointed pinless, but there's something happened here where they goofed up. It's not, sorry about that. It's just not enough to me. So they goofed up somewhere here. The articulation is trying to be on point, but I mean, it's good enough, but I'd like to see more there. What is this? Is this an in and out, or what is it? Let's see, let's pop it out because I can't tell. This is a dice roll. So you get a dice roll on this hand. That was real easy to come out. Now that's concerning. Stay in there then. Don't pop out. And on this side, what do you get? And this is an in and out. So that's good. You got some choices there. That's fine. Now I hope I don't lose this hand because it felt really wonky. But anyways. All right, moving to his upper abdomen and lower abdomen. He can go back, let's see, he can go back this far, crunch up this far. So fantastic articulation there. No problems there. He does not have a cut across the chest. He does have a cut at the waist, and it's on a ball joint. So, you know, he can do both of those and get some really good articulation there. So that ball joint works great. And it's not getting stuck like some of the newer figures. I can feel it giving and I can feel it turning, and it's got enough friction to where it works great. Drop down hips. He does have a cut at the thigh, works great. He does have very tight legs. But they're pinless and double jointed, works fine. Super tight though for my figure. Boot cut here, rocker. This far down, ankle rocker that far down, that far up. Very nice. All right. Let's hold off judgment till the very end for articulation. But we've already got a couple issues with it, so not expecting a perfect score, but we'll see. See if I can stand him up now with all that movement. Stand up. There we go. All right, let's take a look at some of the accessories here. Here's his glasses. These glasses fit great on him. They look great. They fit great. Great job, Hasbro. Great job on these glasses. I wish you could have done this on the Buzzer's glasses because you mucked that up pretty good. Let's look at the gun. It's pistol here. Sidearm. That's a really weird looking pistol. Probably a las pistol or a laser pistol. I've never seen nothing like this. He's got a knife on the inside of it there to scratch at you. So, or maybe just to, when his back itches, he'll just go back and use that. So, well, there's that. Let's see, what else does he come with? Well, he comes with that necklace there, but I'm not going to take that off. Do these come off? No. Okay. Yeah. All right, that's that. Looking at the largest accessory that he comes with, these kind of look like the jaws of life. I don't know if that's what they are or not, but they do articulate here. So there's that. Very nice detail in it. Does anything else move? Does anything else actuate it? No. You just open and close it as you go. So yeah, it looks very nice. Kind of jaws of life-ish looking thing. So very cool. There you go. What else does he come with? Yes, he also, this magazine does pop out, but it was really loose on mine. This looks like that las weapon that the Joes have. Maybe he took it off a dead Joe or something. I don't know, man. That's 0 to 60. Maybe he stole it off a Joe. How about that? So it looks like one of the Joe's weapons, and I 100% expect him to do that and then to modify it with that knife underneath. So there you go. And let's see what else. Anything else? Oh yeah, this reminds me, you guys ever see Cobra, the one with Sylvester Stallone, the bad guy? That's what this knife reminds me of. The knife that bad guy had in Cobra, the Sylvester Stallone version. Very nice looking, you know, knuckle knife there. So, brass knuckle knife. Looks great. Very nice. All right. Yeah, so ultimately, what do we think of this figure? I really like it. For articulation-wise, we've got some problems here at the elbows. They're not They don't do any better than a little bit more than 90 degrees. His head doesn't articulate as well as I'd like it to. Tight knee joints there, but they still work. So articulation-wise, aesthetically is a 5, is exactly what I asked for. Articulation-wise, maybe like a 4.3, because I really don't like them not to be able to articulate, especially if it's double jointed here at the arms, right? You're supposed to be able to move super well with that. So ultimately, what did I just say? I'm gonna give him a 4.4. 4.4. 4.4. A 5 aesthetically, a 4.4 articulation wise, for those few items that he has. Combine that together, and I'm going to come up with a combined total of, and don't do math on me. Don't go, well, the square root of 4. I don't know. This is all me. I'm going to say it's about, take it all together, it's about, I'm going to say a 4.6. 4.6. If you guys like this figure, like the Dreadnoks, this is a must-have. It's a must-have. It's really well done. It's a great figure, according to my chart. So I definitely go out and buy it. I know I did. I immediately wanted to go get this guy. So yeah, go out and grab it. You know what? Let's do a couple of size comparisons here. It's my new studio, so I'm kind of lacking in stuff. So give me a second. Let me find a couple of, you know what I have. Here's Eclipse from the Action Force line. She's not one of the smaller ladies. She's one of the taller ladies, I think. Let's see how he stacks up against her. He's definitely taller than her. Let me see if I can move my camera down a bit so you guys can get a better comparison at street level. So definitely taller than her, so you can see that. Let me grab, set her back up here. Don't fall, Eclipse. Don't do it. Let me grab, I have Mr. Duke over here on his Tiger Force Ram cycle that I absolutely love. I'm just being sarcastic. I gotta repaint that thing. Boy, do I hate that. Like I said, I got in on the last end of the, Tiger Force stuff. I said, I know why they did it, to attract little kid eyes to it. But it's still fine. It's still part of the G.I. Joe line, and it's fantasy, and I still like it. I'm still going to collect it to get an example of it. But my bread and butter was, the hardcore. G.I. Joe is my bread and butter, but the hardcore part of me was way before Tiger Force. So he's definitely outsizes Mr. Duke there. So he's much taller than Duke right there. So he's a big guy. Very tall for a G.I. Joe. So, or for a figure. I wonder what buck they used. Anybody know? Put it in the comments if you know what buck they were using. So, come on, stand up. Duke, don't be afraid. Duke. There we go. So, there we have it. Anyways, size comparison. So, yeah, do I like this figure? Absolutely. I think like I said, if you're a Dreadnok fan, you should go out and get it, pick it up, and enjoy it, because I am really hoping we get that Thunder Machine for a HasLab. All right, guys, let me know what you think of the review. Did you like it? Was I on point? Was I off? I didn't look at anybody else's review of it. This is my personal review with the figure I got. I don't know what everybody else said. I just know what I think of it and what's here. Maybe later on I'll go take a look at some of their reviews to see if we were about the same or if we were different. So thanks for watching so much. If you guys get any kind of enjoyment, entertainment, information, if you find it informative, if you find my tips and my channel something that you like to watch, why not go ahead and subscribe? You know, I'm always trying to share some of those tips with you guys, you know, from creating this lamp to getting, you know, cheap 1/12 scale vehicles. Just look at some of my previous videos and you'll find some videos, you know, some vehicles I found out there. Go ahead and subscribe and like if you're so inclined. Even better, comment if you like. I try to answer everybody's question, or at least read everybody's comments. So I really appreciate. Hey, I'm supremely grateful for everybody who's joined me on this journey. I never thought I'd get this far. We're so close to 1,000. I think it would be so fun to get that. I never thought I'd ever get here. It's just, you know, it's just been a journey for me. It's been way fun to do it. And nobody's getting paid off of any of this. Nobody. And I'm an amateur. So if I get things wrong every now and then, I'm sorry, guys. I don't get paid for this. I do it because it's fun and because I like bringing some joy into the community and having some fun with you guys, you know, engaging with that. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every one of you. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.